Hello, this is Heretic Prince. I recently did a video about an IGN article where they postulated about the question of K-Vess and gamers saying that she's not attractive enough. The point of my video was to point out that it's not about her not being attractive enough. In fact, in the video itself, I say that saying that a character is not attractive enough is folly. It's more so the question of why are female characters being made less attractive? And I think that's a fair question. Male protagonists are still muscular and bare-chested or in uniform, or very strong, or very confident. All of these are things that women find attractive in men. Well, then I got a sort of answer, I guess. A Wokey decided to drop by my YouTube channel and leave me this comment, and I decided to do something that I think is fun. I'm sorry I'm making this video pretty much for my own entertainment. I like to look at the things that people say and try to figure out what they actually mean or what kind of thought process is going on behind those eyes. While I certainly am not a psychoanalyst, I can look at somebody and figure out consistent logic or a person's lack thereof. But yes, this person dropped by my YouTube channel on that video and left this comment, and I'm just going to read through it so you can understand, you can fully savor what they're saying here. Yes, that's bad enough, but I'm most angry that Marcus Phoenix is returning to Gears of War and he isn't hot at all. And they keep pushing out Halo games where Master Chief is covered up in some suit. It's so woke. They won't even let us see the outline of his energy sword bulge through some tight trousers. In Elden Ring, all the guys get covered up with underpants. In Devil May Cry 5, you couldn't take off Dante's outfits and dress him up like you could with that hoe in Stellar Blade. No chaps for Dante, no G-string for Virgil. Woke, woke, woke. These leftists ruin everything. It's political correctness gone mad. Do a video on how Marcus Phoenix isn't fuckable. Well, far be it from me to deny the request of one of my adoring fans. However, one of the first things I have to say right away is that there's nothing I can do about a fictional character not being fuckable. There's nothing that can be done about that. Even if you were to get some kind of doll and dress them up like Marcus Phoenix, it's still not the character. But I tell you what, let's be good faith and assume that they mean sexually attractive. Now, since we're going to be looking into attractiveness of these characters, I guess. But let's start from the top. That's bad enough. But I'm most angry that Marcus Phoenix is returning to Gears of War and he isn't hot at all. Well, let's actually look at that. Now, this is an image from the new Gears of War trailer. And I'm assuming that this is Marcus Phoenix here. He just got out of a fight. He's got some blood spatter on his face. Now, I'm going to do something that will blow any Wokey's mind who's listening to me talk right now. Because this is something that they don't understand that people can do. They think that beauty and elegance, anything that's aesthetically pleasing, is all about sex. Who's having sex with who? Who's homosexual? Who's bisexual? Who's transsexual? What kind of sex do they have? When do they have sex? Who are they having sex with? And the crazy thing is, it's not about that. The human body is a work of art. I can look at this man here in front of me and say, that's a good-looking man. It's not sexual. I just know that my eyes kind of like what they see, other than the gore, but gore does avert your eyes. So, as of saying he's not hot, I don't know. I can't speak to being like hot as in sexually attractive, but I can tell you, I don't see anything outwardly ugly going on here. Not to mention, he's a very big guy. If you watched the trailer, he's very strong. He's capable of defending himself. All admirable traits in a man. Okay, and then they go on. They keep pushing out Halo games where Master Chief is covered up in some suit. Yeah, that's called armor. Master Chief is a I think he's a Marine, right? I could be wrong. I'm not going to look that far into it. But yeah, he is a soldier in space. Space requires you to be in not like a three-piece suit. Like they go on here. It's so woke. They won't even let us see the outline of his energy sword. Oh, his dick is what you're trying to say. Through some tight trousers. You're not going to go into space in trousers. You're not going to go into a war zone in trousers. Now, I know some people can say, oh, well, Dante and Virgil. No. Halo is a little bit more reality-based, or at least it works in a different reality than that of Dante and Virgil. Dante and Virgil can get run through with a sword and be fine. Halo, or sorry, Master Chief, that's how familiar I am with it. You know what? Fuck it. Why should I even bother explaining it this far? Because for all the screaming of, oh, Master Chief isn't sexy enough, well, guess what happened whenever some woke writers got a hold of Master Chief? We get a nice shower scene with his nice, plain, nude butt. Center screen. Oh, but if a woman's in a bikini, that's going too far. But this, chef's kiss. I believe they also even had a sex scene with Master Chief in it. You know, but again, a woman being athletic in a video game, having an athletic body, is going way too far. Oh, but what else do they do in video games? An article from PC Gamer, every penis in Assassin's Creed Odyssey rated. From itty-bitty lumps of misshapen bronze to a wiener you can literally dangle from. We're rating every penis we've found. Could you imagine the outrage if an article came out today rating the vaginas of women video game characters? They would lose their minds. And they spend so much time trying to convince us all that athletic women, well, first, women who are 300 pounds can rock climb and, you know, do all these acrobatics, and that athletic women cannot be attractive. They have to be these big, hulking, man-looking. The idea is that the good-looking female athlete does not exist. But the crazy thing for them is that the Olympics is a thing. And yeah, and really, if you keep scrolling on down, there's a lot of ladies who went to the Olympics who are lovely and beautiful. Oh, by the way, and since it's on my mind, Marcus Phoenix was created in 2006. He was created as a bulky, strong man, which was pretty much the trend at the time. So if they were to come out with him today, looking like, well, what the woke want men to be, which is toothless, threatless, weak and submissive individuals. If Marcus came out like that today, yeah, people would have a problem with it. Like, that's not Marcus. Who the fuck is this? He goes in to say Elden Ring, all the guys get covered up with underpants. I don't know what to tell you, man. Get a mod where you can see their dick dangling around if that's what you need. I don't know of any games in which you have the female characters running around without anything from the waist down. I've not seen that. Well, I'm sure I could find a game like that on Steam, but certainly not a AAA or mainstream game. But well, never mind, I gotta take that back. Baldur's Gate 3 lets you customize those genitals.
Show me your genitals. Your genitals.
What?
Show me your genitals.
Genitalia!
The game a lot of wokies celebrated, of course, has an option to look at the penises and change their length and everything. I'm telling you, these people are just obsessed with sex. But they say that wanting to see attractive or at least nice looking ladies in your video games makes you weird, because that's the new word now. But yet they want to customize the schlongs of their characters because that's important. Oh, and let's not forget the tasteful bear fucking, which I want to go into this. Through the short exchange me and this person had on my YouTube channel, they tried to act like they didn't know about the tasteful bear fucking. These wokies so badly wanted in the game. Oh, but no, they didn't? Oh, okay. Well, let's just go back to this nice article. Disney's hottest animals ranked. Yes, this is what the woke want. And let's just go down this list just a bit. I just got to show this off. Number 19 is the tramp. That's not even anthropomorphic. That is just a straight up dog. The hottest Disney animated animals. Oh, but please, tell me more about how liking attractive females in video games is weird. Go ahead, while you want to get the knot from Dodger. Like, and if you don't believe me, here, just there he is. There, that's what they want. That's what they want. That's who they want. Yeah, just giving it to them. Fucking freaks. In Devil May Cry, you couldn't take off Dante's outfits and dress him up like that hoe in Stellar Blade. I'm pretty sure you can change what Dante is wearing in that game. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments, but it's typical in most games that you can give your character different outfits. Now, just to skip forward a little bit. Those leftists ruin everything. Never said that once in the video. I make a distinction. I'm not talking about leftists. I'm talking about wokies. Right now, there is a trend of wokies trying to pretend like they're not wokies. It's pathetic. If you are, then say that you are. But they try to act like they're not to try to give more credence to their arguments. Like this one. Apparently, this is supposed to disprove everything I said. It's political correctness gone mad. Well, it kind of is. The idea that men shouldn't find women attractive, are you for real? How do you think people get on this planet? Do you think they fall from the sky? But overall, I see this very much as a woke desire to sexualize everything. Everything has to be over-sexualized. But yet they will turn around and try to claim that regular gamers are trying to sexualize women because they like for them to be appealing to look at. Well, we also like the men to be appealing to look at. We just like the men to be big and strong and look like they can actually get the job done. But in the way of sexualizing everything is that they don't understand that having attractive characters makes the game more visually appealing. The same way that bright colors do, or good graphics, or good frame rates. But all that they can think of is, can I put my dick in it? That's why they call everybody incels, because they think that the only real contribution a person can ever have is how much sex they can put out. And why they do that is a whole other can of worms. Anyway, I just thought this would be fun to go through and just pick apart. Just something that somebody thinks is a counter argument, but it's really just a slathering of an angry mess of someone who doesn't know how to respond other than to throw up some kind of straw man and act like it's making a point. So what's my conclusion on this? This person didn't watch the video. They saw the title. They might have caught the first 30 seconds. But they decided that by just taking my position to the most extreme, that they were somehow defeating it. And I know somebody could tell me that that's my argument too, is that I'm taking woke to its most extreme. The difference is that I can put up news articles encouraging the extremes. They've gone to the extremes. They're pushing further. I'm sure I would never find anybody making the argument that Halo is woke because Master Chief is in space armor. I'm pretty sure nobody's saying that Marcus Phoenix is woke because he's somehow not hot. However, whenever I tell you that these people are obsessed with sex, I can bring up articles like looking at all the penises in a video game and ranking them. Okay? I can provide that to you. So there's the difference. I'm not making straw mans. I'm arguing against extremes that exist. This is just somebody too pissed off to come up with a rational argument. As always, thank you so much for listening. If you feel so inclined, leave a like, subscribe, maybe even consider leaving a comment to tell me how horrible of a person I am. This is Heretic Prince, signing off.